It feels like the Truman Show was a warning. Do you not think? For if we over-scrutinise one person, it's going to cause them chaos.
Yeah,
but
completely.
Us enjoyment. What day in your life would you pitch to make an interesting episode?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to think. Have you got one in mind? Why I think?
Yes.
Okay, give me yours and I'll think while you're telling me.
I met a celebrity and I had my out. Hola, bonjour, ça va, merci beaucoup. Is there any more languages we can do as hello?
Hola? Is that?
I've done that one.
Oh.
Aloha.
Yeah, that is definitely one.
Namaste.
Is that hello? I don't know. I'm really bad. I think.
Do you know German?
Guten Tag?
Yeah. Oh, good shoulders.
What the?
Mahaba. That's Turkish.
Nice.
Those two.
Cool.
Good day, mate. That's somewhere.
Is that Australian?
I don't know. Good day.
Welcome to the Scottish city.
Is
that Scottish? That is the best.
Can we
that's
do
my best Scottish accent. I can't do any more than
my
that.
Scottish is. I don't know if I can do it. Ready? Hello, I'm Lewis Capaldi, and that'll be it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then you've got top of the morning to you. Hello there.
Okay, that's Irish. And we've done French, Spanish, German.
I don't know anymore.
Canadian. Hey, mate.
No, that's definitely Australian.
No,
that was.
Hey, mate.
Oh, hi there. E. That's more Canadian, right? E.
Okay, what about American?
Hi there. Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi
Welcome
there.
to America.
America. That's it. I don't know any more than
And
that.
then Texas.
Good day, mate. No,
Wow,
that's Australian.
Wow, wish. Hey, my man.
Welcome to Texas.
What are you doing in my range today?
I feel like we're definitely just offended every country.
Yeah, that was the
by
idea.
saying hello. That was every idea. If we're going to offend one of you, we're going to offend you all. That's the main
it's
thing.
inclusiveness.
That's very true.
Technically. We are the Not So Real podcast
We are
talking
Not So
about
Real,
films
Not So
and
Real,
TV.
Not So Real, Not
This
So
is
Real,
episode
Not So Real.
20.
T3.
Three?
Two?
No, 22.
Two? Three?
It's episode 22.
I swear we was on 22 before.
No, that was 21.
Oh, I just don't know.
So
There's
close.
just so many. Like, you know, we just do so many guys. Like, this is the
Today,
issue.
we are talking about The Truman Show.
Yes, Jim Carrey.
Which I have only very recently seen.
Which I'm very shocked about, Jack, because I said this, like, it's a classic film. Like,
It is a very classic
I love
film.
this film. I'm a big fan of Jim Carrey, so, like, it just shocks me that you've only just seen this film.
It's about a man whose life is filmed as a reality TV show.
Yeah, like,
He's not aware of it.
No, not at all.
And the people that are around him are actors, producers and directors. They're all within the idea of keeping his life as like this contained filmed program that people can tune into.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, it's like it's literally been since he was a child, so he'd known no different. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's quite smart, obviously, the way they've done it. Like,
it's a very good way of kidnapping.
But yeah, like, it's kind of creepy when you think about it. Like, you've sheltered this guy's like life completely to like a TV show, and he doesn't even know he's in it.
Do you ever think that's like us?
Go on.
We're just trapped to Earth.
We're only trapped to this world.
Yeah, we can't get anywhere else, can we?
Well, I don't know if you have £2 billion for a spaceship. Like, I didn't know if you were like Elon Musk or something. If you want,
but no one's
fly away.
No one's like touched down on Mars yet, have they?
No, not
or like
yet.
we're stuck in this solar system.
Very true, but like they were very much controlling every part of his life, though. Where we get control, you know. We do get control of what we want to do.
That is true. If I want to go get Greg's job right now, I'd press pause on this and go and leave.
That's what I mean. Like, they were controlling like his girlfriend and what he was doing and all that jazz.
Yeah,
and,
they wrote the script
they
of
wrote
his
script
life
for him, which is absolutely crazy.
And if somebody wanted to leave, they'd kill him off.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, they kill off like their fake dad or his fake dad or something, wasn't it? Or something, and then he came back and.
The return!
Yeah, the return. Like, yeah, it's stupid. But
wasn't it in a dome as well?
Yeah, like...
They're domed off a part of where he was living. So there was actually like a glass dome that he was stuck in, and he had a fear of water, and he was near water, but he wouldn't go in the water, and he could have escaped through the water.
But then obviously that's why they did that, so he'd have that fear, so he'd never want to leave his like town, so to sense. But they have made this town. I think as well, it's quite clever how the whole dome thing is and everything else, because the whole weather thing, you know, like when they were doing the weather and all that for it, like that's such smart technology. There's no way could we do something like that now?
Yeah, probably. We can control the weather.
Like, yeah, but it's
in a controlled environment.
Yeah, but it's different compared to like you know, putting a bit of rain on and then just putting like the sprinkler on in your garden. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
No, but
it's like you've got to form clouds and make it look like realistic. Like,
yeah, but
you
haven't got
CGI,
to form clouds. He doesn't get in a plane.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got to look like rain, hasn't it?
It's got to look like clouds and feel like rain. So just get a huge screen. You've got water.
Yeah.
Get a huge
screen.
But
there was quite a bit that he sailed going across, didn't he? Like, it looked like it was. So, and then he got to like the edge of the dome at the end. So there must have been quite a bit of water. Like, this area where he is must be huge.
It reminded me of the Simpsons movie.
With the dome.
With the big dome.
I fucking love that. But yeah, obviously, it's not the one from The Simpsons.
It's not. And this one is very much more detrimental.
Yeah, I think so. And I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's weird. It's like it's got its own atmosphere sort of sense as well, because they can control the weather. They've got their own like sort of islands. It's huge. Like, this dome is huge.
I don't know if they would be able to make it in real life.
I just don't think
it's quite big.
I don't think they'd get away with doing it the Truman Show in real life because of the concept of kidnapping a child and putting him through reality TV. But I mean,
anyone you hate?
What, them putting them in it? Oh yeah, do you know what? I absolutely hate this guy. Yeah, just completely mind wipe them and then just put them into this town and say that that's their life. But no, they're going to have to do it from a child. So
yeah, because otherwise you would know you're in a prison.
Exactly, you'd know you're in a reality.
So you'd have to pre-plan a kidnapping. Or even have a baby
what is this
with the purpose of putting it and trapping it inside a dome so it never ever sees the real world.
It must be like an orphan or something, or somebody like, obviously, like Batman.
If it isn't an orphan, that's really sad.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They've actually like taken the child and then put him in. Hi, we're taking you for a reality TV show.
And then he gets out and he's like, I've got parents and a family. And like, oh yeah, that happened.
Oh, you do really? Oh,
yeah. You know, it was random.
It was definitely random. That
definitely
was crazy.
Random. If it turns out that Mr. Truman's not an orphan, that is worse.
Yeah, that is kind of bad.
However, I must pick your brain.
Okay, pick it. Get me my brain out and pick out my brain. Go on.
Right, okay. Put it on the table.
Get the tweezers out. Pick
your own reality TV show.
What if it was like for me? So I'm living in my own Truman Show.
You're living in your own Truman Show right now, but you also now get to name it.
Oh.
You're opting into the dome. And you're like, yeah, make a show about me, I'm funny.
They should make a show about me and you. There should be a fucking show in general.
If there was just a dome with me and you in it, it would be cons. like the Hunger Games, but more like Bob the Builder goes wrong.
Yeah, but that would be funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be like the BBC and the ITV would pick it up instantly. You know what I mean? Like,
it would definitely be more Channel 4.
Channel 4. I was going to say that.
It would be more Channel 4.
We're such Channel 4 people.
We'd be Channel 4 ideas.
Yeah. Like, and then we'd make it big and go to the BBC.
Two celebrities, Jack and Lee, trap themselves in their own lives.
See, that's a great premise for a show. So, like, for me, right, if it was my show, I think I'd want to call it like, it's hard because I don't know if I'd go with like my full name and then say show or something like that, because if you just said the Lee Show, there's many Lees out there.
This is true, but not all of them are on TV.
No, they're not.
Just you and Lee Mack right now.
Oh, yeah, I fucking love Lee Mack. And because we share names and he's just fucking funny. I'd probably call it the Lee Show, or the Leak Show, because my nickname's Leak.
The Leak Show?
Yeah, the Leak Show.
And obviously it'd be you holding a leak as the logo.
Of course. Right. It'd be a picture of me like, huh?
And where would your dome be?
Ooh.
Like, what would be your cut-off point where it has to be...
Oh, Hawaii, hands down. Like, if I'm going to have a show anywhere, I'm going to have it fucking Hawaii. You know, like, next door is just, like, Hawaii 5-0. So, like, I'm doing my own thing and I'm just hearing next door. And then, I'd be very happy.
So you'd leave...
Fuck yeah!
You'd leave your
Jack,
friends.
come on!
You wouldn't have your friends or your family.
It would be my own show. You guys would come with. Obviously.
Okay, right. So we all come with you.
We'd be in Hawaii though. There'd be trees.
That isn't good for me.
There'd be like, it wouldn't be good for you. It'd be good for me.
I'd be in the shade, just sitting there.
Think about the drinks. Think about the weather. Think about the life we'd be living in Hawaii.
We could surf every day.
And guess what? You can say aloha there.
Aloha.
See? Easy. Light work. Light work.
It would just be around the Hawaii Islands.
Fuck yeah. And the beach as well. Obviously the beaches and stuff.
You could never come back and you're fine with that?
Yeah. I'm very happy about that. I literally I would go there for that would be my show. I'd be living a dream.
Who would be the villain?
You.
I'm the guy controlling your life.
Oh no. I don't know who it would be. It'd have to be someone I don't know. Just maybe someone.
Who's the director?
I don't even know. God.
You chose to move to Hawaii, but God's the reason that your life's now shit.
Yeah, sure. No, I don't know. I don't know who it would be. It'd probably be someone that doesn't like me very much, and wants me to suffer, but obviously not suffer that much because I'll be in Hawaii. But
so your parents.
Maybe. I know they think I'm annoying, but I don't know if it would be to that extreme.
Yeah, but would it be like he's so annoying and let's send him to Hawaii?
No, it'd definitely be you. I feel like you would get the most enjoyment out of me.
Oh, I definitely would. It would be.
You sit there like.
Can you imagine me masterminding your life in Hawaii?
I'm going to make someone spill a drink on it. Me.
I think I'd make it fun though.
Yeah,
I'd make you head of police.
The thing is, I feel like you would make it fun, but you'd also pull the most
disgusting pranks.
Yeah, exactly. That was literally the words that were going to come out of my mouth. The pranks that will just be insane. I'll be sitting here like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
I'd do stuff like I'd leave a dead body in your home. Whoops! Look at this!
Oh shit! That me digging up the ground. What's going on?
You got to make it good TV, and what I'm hearing is I can create the best TV program ever.
Yeah. By winding me up and doing pranks.
It'd all be
me.
Fake, wouldn't it? So
it's a fake body.
I could literally. I mean, it'd be a real body, but the person wouldn't really be dead.
Whose body would it be then?
I don't know.
Some Hawaiian geezer.
Some Hawaiian guy that we don't know. But
oh no!
There's missing posters everywhere. His face,
they're not gonna not let us go to Hawaii now because you've said this.
Look, if they want some more money beside tourism. The leak
Kill
show
someone in Hawaii and put me on the show.
Make a show around the island where Lee's the main star and let me control the narrative. Have you seen Murders in Paradise, whatever it's called?
Oh, so you're saying that you would make
Death in Paradise? So that's what I'd make.
So you would make my show. So obviously I've given you the control of the show. So you'd make my show like a crime comedy.
I don't know if crime and comedy go into the same bracket. Never heard of a crime comedy. Rush Hour.
But
I'd make it like Rush Hour, I guess. It'd be like Rush Hour meets Hawaii without Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Let's do Rush Hour, but with Lee. He's from Essex. He's 24.
Crime comedy is a thing, You've got the new Netflix films with Adam Sandler and what's his face, and the other Netflix ones where they solve murders, but they're funny and they've got a story, haven't they? Knives Out.
Yeah. That's not funny. I don't know what part of that you watch, but that's not funny.
Yeah, but the
murder mystery, funny.
That's the one I was on about.
Murder mystery.
Yeah, the one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. So that's crime comedy.
Do you know what?
Mine could be.
Do you know what would be the funny part?
Crime comedy.
The fact that you haven't got somebody else there to talk to about it. That would be the fun part. It would be you on Hawaii by yourself, like Mr. Bean.
And
then everything fumbles around you and you're like, I can't speak the language. dead person, stabbed, and they're like, you killed someone?
No, but
no.
Yeah, but the thing is, you would set it off like some like comedy, like I wouldn't know what's going on, and like people like dragging me into like some like Hawaiian mafia or something, and then you've got all these people like dragging me into stuff, and I don't even know the language. But...
And it's you in a palm leaf skirt.
Yeah,
going, yeah, I'm the buyer.
Yeah, but that would be crime comedy because you would orchestrate that.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
See, what about you, Jack? So I'm guessing you've asked me. So what about you? Where would your dome be? Where would your show be? What would your show be called?
Okay, the show would be called...
I feel like you'd have like The Burks.
What, and do like a little sitcom around my family?
Yeah.
Did you know what? That would be really boring.
And then the start is like your dad with like thumbs up or doing something in the like garden, like just
like Neighbours.
Yeah.
It's like we're neighbours. It's just, my dad's just topless, sloping down him.
It's just the jingle, The Burks, The Burks, and then you're just like mowing the lawn or something.
Everyone looks really happy, but it's like forced faces.
Your mum's waving.
Yeah, from the balcony. Hi. Nice to see you, yes.
Your brother does like a turnaround of like the football thing.
Like he's lining up for Arsenal in his dreams.
Yeah.
And then on the left wing, Sean Burke. Hi, guys, yes. Yes.
And then there's just you, like, Jack, main star.
And no, it would just cut to me and my face. It's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So, okay, so what would it be called? Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, I think we would do a sitcom around my family life.
Oh, I love that. And then call it The Burks.
And call it The Burks.
Oh,
almost like the Kardashians or like the Stallones that's now coming out.
Really?
Yeah, there's going to be a sitcom around the Stallone family.
No fucking way.
Yeah,
I love Sylvester.
I love him, and the fact that I've seen him with a dog eating his food at a dinner table on the trailer, I love him even more.
I've got to watch that.
So I think it's set around my life and us growing up as a family and how we deal with, like the Kardashians. I'm going to pitch you the Kardashians, but called the Burks.
Yeah, but where you're gonna set this in your house, like?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is in the house
because that's what I know.
Okay.
What I'd do is I'd pimp us out beforehand, so we look a bit more interesting.
Okay.
Because currently, right now, I'd drive a Ford. That has to be a McLaren.
Yeah. Would you be the Kim of the Burks?
As in the main character?
Yeah. Would you be the Kim Burke? Kim Kardashian? Sean's going to be Chloe.
My older brother's going to be Chloe.
Yeah.
The annoying one.
Yeah. You'll be Kim. I'm putting them all together. Carry on. I'm thinking.
So, I think it would be less about the Burks as a family. It would be more about me and how I operate as a Burke.
I see.
And growing up.
Yeah.
And the dome itself. See, I'm quite adventurous, so I reckon the UK would be enough.
Okay, cool. Just the whole of the UK.
The whole of the UK. I've still not been to Cornwall.
The whole of the UK is in the dome.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Like about 70 million people are in your dome.
Yes.
So you're basically living
my normal life.
Your normal life.
Sounds about right, that.
Yeah.
I reckon that would be fine.
I think you should have your dome, but you can't leave anywhere between... So you can't, like... You can go to, like, Southend from your house.
Right.
But you can't go to London. So, like, you've got... like,
I can't survive without London.
Actually, the limit is London. So, like, you've got London to Southend, and that is literally it. Like, you've got just that space there. Couple of hours.
But I've done that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're talking about the Burks, so you can't go any further than that unless you want to bring the Burks to a holiday away. And do
yeah, but I like the seasons here because I'm white and pale and freckled, and I need my shade. So this being a country that's 80% cold,
yeah,
I'm down with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but that's up to you, because the dome... I'm sorry to say this, Jack, we'd all love our dome to be the whole world, but unfortunately your dome is only a specific amount.
I'd like my dome to cut off at the end of Essex, towards London. Can I skip Dagenham and have London?
No, you have to have Dagenham as well.
Fine, okay.
Dagenham ends, you know.
I'll have all of London, the whole city... Anything that classifies as London, I want. Not just Greater London, don't do me out of it. I want the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
And then I'll have all the way through... It has to be Southend, otherwise the missus will cry. So all the way through to Southend. And then we'll loop off around, like, Thorpe Bay, Shoebury, Ness
Yeah,
way.
Shoebury can go fuck itself. Like, screw them. Fucking, we're the South End that way. Shoebury can go fuck themselves. But fucking Shoebury Ness.
That's horrible.
Sorry, what?
Shoebury's got a nice beach.
Yeah, they have great beaches. Yeah, great. Yeah.
No, it has.
Yeah, they have great beaches.
I want Shoebury Ness Beach.
Kent.
I want Shoebury. Kent is in a league of its own. I want Shoebury. Have you seen the beaches at Kent? No one has. I want Shoebury Ness Beach in my thing because there's mansions there. So if I want to move to a mansion,
don't do that.
What? I want it to be fancy.
Yeah, just buy the house next door to yours and smash it down and make a big one. You got the money now.
No, but I want
Kim Burke.
I want. I want distance between me and my family.
You're Jack Kardashian.
All right, I'll buy a property in London and somewhere else, but I want Shoebury Ness because you're not letting me go on holiday. So when it's summer here, I live in a summer house.
Fine, you can have Shoebury Ness.
Thanks, Jesus.
As long as it's not Kent.
Don't worry, no one's going to get anytime soon. My question for you is...
I want to know the style of your show, Jack.
The style of it?
Yeah, I mean...
It's like gossip, isn't it? It's just a reality TV show.
Give me some examples of what it'd be and who's running it. Like is it me who's giving you the drama?
No.
Is it not me.
I think you'd be in it.
Yeah,
I think you'd be in it because I won't lie, my life is quite drama free. The drama in my life comes from other people's lives.
Oh yeah,
and then I get the gossip.
That's how usually it works anyway.
Yeah,
like just in shows in general. Like usually there's a main character. They've got a friend or a sister or something,
and you get roped into the problem.
Oh my god, I got a problem because fucking this happened.
Yeah,
yes. And then they're like, oh my god, crazy. Let me go sort this out for you. And then that's the whole point.
And then
of the
you get
show.
Involved, and the problem becomes bigger and worse. Like that's how my life works. So I mean, because it needs problems, you need to be in it. So you could be there.
Okay, fair enough.
I think
I got a lot of problems.
The girlfriend would have to be there, so she can't control it.
Oh, she's got to be there. Yeah.
Otherwise, that's most of my personality gone. So, do you know what I mean? According to her, so she has to be in it, and all of her family and my friendship group. So, who would be controlling it? I think the person who'd be controlling it would be the Russo brothers.
Oh, like Marvel. Russo brothers.
Yeah, I think it needs a director to organise the chaos.
Nah, I genuinely think you'd probably be better with people that are actually used to dealing with like gossip shows.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean?
But
like,
what if I want mine to become action?
Maybe. No, but you'd want probably like, I don't know who directed Sex and the City, but you'd probably want something more like that, or maybe like somebody who's got a bit more direction on, I don't know, like the Kardashians or Love Island or something. That's a bit gossy. Like,
yeah,
that's the sort of show.
I don't like those shows.
Yeah, I know you, but that's the show you've pitched.
No, but
because that's what the Kardashians about,
yeah,
Jack.
But I think it could be
it's
a bit
about
more
gossip.
I want it to be more cinematic. I want it to be a bit more like
in a world divided by fear, a family must stand alone.
There we go. And it's all about us and the dramas and family life. Or even is it like a documentary film as it follows me through my life?
Wow.
And it involves all the dramas. But it's a documentary of one person.
Then maybe the Russo brothers would be a good idea. But the way I thought you were pitching it to me is that I thought it was going to be like a Keep Up with the Kardashians. You know, I thought it was going to be like
it will be like that,
like Desperate Housewives, Gossip Girl. You know, like sort of like all drama.
I think it could be like that with a twist.
Okay, so it's got a bit of action, but it's got a bit of that. It'd be your own show, and maybe they can take the realm of it. That's fair.
I just think I want the cinematic arguments. Do you know what I mean? Like zoom ins on the face.
As long as it's not Michael Bay, you'll be having an having an argument, and you'll be like, "Well, I don't care anyway." Explosion.
Yeah, no. I'm not looking to disrupt any kind of.
You've got like 2 Shoebury Ness houses, and he just blows up one of them.
Yeah.
Like...
That was my favourite one!
Explosion! It's like Michael Bay's just whole budget of things.
It's like reading the script and going, so the house explodes because of why? Effects.
So, Michael Bay, why do you feel like you'd be good for directing Keeping Up with the Burks? explosion. And then Jack's like, you're in. Shut up and take my money.
I want you. I think it would be drama, but like side drama would be the people's drama, and then the main course would be me and my life, and then we just call it the Burks.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool.
It's a working title. By the sound of it, it should be called something like Jack Burke, but we'll go with the Burks
for now.
And then as my character develops, because it's the main one, it will just become known as Jack Burke.
Yeah, I like it.
But I want a director. I want it to have purpose.
Okay, I like that.
Let's say though, the Truman Show has started, and it's in the style of the Truman Show. What day in your life would you pitch to make an interesting episode?
Oh. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to think. Have you got one in mind why I think?
Yes.
Okay, give me yours and I'll think while you're telling me.
I met a celebrity and I had my out.
So what?
Yeah, I've not told you this before.
No.
Okay, this is amazing. This is like the best.
I don't know if this is the best story, but I mean,
oh no, it's beautiful.
What, Jack? What?
It's I was 12.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't sound any better.
No, that doesn't actually.
No. It wasn't planned that way.
What sort of celebrity was it? So why did you have your penis out in front of?
Okay, so.
Oh no, it's not one of them, is it?
It's one of those weird ones where it wasn't planned this way. So
clearly not. You know, I don't think planned for you to have your penis out.
No, I was in a show. I was 12, and it was like break time, and it was in between a matinee performance and an evening performance, and I was like getting all my costumes
just to clarify,
ready.
If you don't know theatre-wise, a matinee performance is one that is before the later performance. So
it's the afternoon.
So they have like a 2:30 show sometimes, and then they'd have an evening shows at 7:30, but they call it a matinee.
So I'm gonna bleep the name. Obviously, that's already happened.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone to know.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna now try to not say the bleep name.
Oh, I said that too, didn't I? So you have to bleep me too.
We're gonna bleep everything. It was two people.
Oh, really?
So I was, taking all my clothes off because I was resetting for set. So I was putting all my clothes back wherever I was resetting for the evening performance.
Yeah,
and my clothes were everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was putting them back in the right place.
Yeah, you do that when you're fit.
And then I was wearing a jock strap, tights, a leotard, on top of that another costume, and I was like needing lunch and dinner and whatever. So I thought, right, I need to strip down naked. But all the changing areas that are hidden away from the other crew members were filled up with like more clothes on the floor and shoes and trainers. So I thought, right, I'm not going to have space in there to get changed. So the theatre was closed, like to public. No one's allowed in. The doors are locked, and all of the crew and cast have left site. So I thought, I'll just do it in the middle of the wing, which is the side bit where people hide behind the curtain.
Okay, cool.
I was just like, I'm just gonna, knock it all down.
So these people ended up coming in, didn't they? Come to say hello.
Literally, I've taken off, and this is like a 5-piece outfit to get off of. This is 5-piece. And I've checked all the doors are locked, and they're all.
Why didn't you go to like the bathroom or something?
No, because there wasn't one near.
Oh,
and
Jackie.
the only thing near was a fire exit. And I thought that's fine because you could only exit through that door.
Come on.
So I've taken off the top and then the first layer of bottoms, taken off the leotard, taken off the tights, and then I'm doing it facing this fire exit.
Yeah.
And just as I've gone down and took off my jockstrap, looked up, and there they are, walking in with the principal of the school, who goes, "Oh, this is Jack. Jack, meet blank blank." And I thought, oh shit, my knob's out. And so I'm then quickly pulled up my panties and then hidden under a prop and just waved. "Hi, how are you?" One of the two came up to shake my hand, And the other one looked very much like it was a bit uncomfortable in seeing me in my full glory.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Like, he was a bit like, oh...
It was interesting.
It's an avocado.
It's just another fan who wants an autograph. Hi!
Oh, that's mental. I actually can't. You've never told me that story, Jack.
Well, that's what I would pitch.
Wow.
That's my first meeting story. Like when I meet people for the first time, like friends and families, like my girlfriend's family, loved it. And I was like, yeah, that happened. Yeah.
That's a good story, you know.
It's a great story, and it normally needs some embellishment. No embellishment needed. I was in full glory. Maybe not full glory, but I was in partial glory in that sense, but full glory in the other sense. And do you know what? I had a great time.
It's made the story that it is now. So
yeah, it's but it was also a really cool day because like it's me on set and like rehearsing. So there's lots of drama in between cast and crew and crew and crew and cast, and then just to top it all off, the ending of the episode would obviously just be me getting my out in front of people that shouldn't see it.
Yeah,
that would be my episode to open up my series if I was on the Truman Show.
I feel like I don't know if they'd let child nudity on a show, but I mean,
I feel like we'd just age up the character.
Yeah, okay.
It was an accident. It's not like child nudity, like forcefully. It just didn't mean to happen. So
I feel like you can do it when you're 18. Like make the character 18 and it'd be like a
16.
Sort of, no, I still think 18.
No,
I think you got to put it to that level. You know?
I don't. I mean, then we just age him to 22. It's still funny at my age.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's still. If I turned around to you tomorrow and was like, "Oh, I met Thingy from that film. I'm a bollocks out." Like you would still laugh.
Out. Yeah, very true.
Oh my god, they saw my nuts as well.
I generally don't think I have that sort of story, Jack. Like my life is fucking boring.
Is there nothing, not an interesting?
I don't think so. Not like embarrassing to the point where I've went, oh no, I've got my knob out in front of a celeb.
What would be a day in your life that you wouldn't want to become?
Oh God.
A story. I've got one that we share.
We share?
Yeah. I've got a story that we share that I would not want to have that out in the public. I wouldn't want to relive it either.
We share?
Yeah.
Oh God, I really don't know. I'm kind of scared right now.
That show we went to in Vegas.
Which one?
The one with all the old men.
You're gonna have to really like my.
You're gonna say one word. Maybe fantasy.
With the old men.
In the audience, lots of old men.
Oh, that show!
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good without that.
Oh, no. Why are you regretting that, Jack?
I didn't want to go in the first place.
Oh,
it was
funny.
Boring.
It was boring, but
it was so boring.
It's just one of those things that you do when you go there, Jack.
Yeah, but like we didn't. Like, I didn't even want to. I was sitting there like
it's a pile of fun. I wouldn't see it as a bad
We went
thing.
in suits.
Yeah.
We went in suits to this show, and then afterwards, do you remember like?
Yeah, fine.
Do you remember like everyone was queuing for photos?
Yeah, we did that.
So as a laugh,
we all did that. And then we all got
as a laugh, we queued for a photo, and so there was us lot, and then there was an older group, which was like our mate's stepdad, and his friends, and one of his mates got like a signed calendar, and got it signed on the spot. And we were all sitting there like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know if we're okay with this.
Jack, look, it wasn't a bad day. Come on.
It wasn't a bad day, but I'm good without that being an episode. Like, I just thought, no, you're all right.
I'll tell you this right now. There's been worse for me. But I feel like, you know, that was a good day.
Did you have fun?
I don't think that was a bad day. It was just good to watch.
Do you know what really annoyed me?
And I shouted the word taint out, and they responded back to it. So that's the main thing.
You got some science on that day.
I did. I actually helped them out.
I don't know how you sorted them out with a scientific question.
That was a good day.
But
and I used the word tank. It works.
Do you know what was weird on that day? They were all professional dancers, and not one of them could keep time.
No, none of them.
And it was amazing and abysmal to watch. And you were sitting there like, and I think I was sitting. Was I sitting near you next? No, I think I was sitting near you, and I think afterwards I said to you like, it's all right, but they were a little bit off, and everyone went, "Is that what you're worried about?" And I was like, yeah, sort of. It's a show, isn't it? So I want it to be properly in time.
I do actually have one, to be fair, Jack. I think this was a very long time ago when I think about it, but this is always like a story that I would probably not want. It was nice of them to do it, but I wouldn't want to, because it was just so bad. I felt so like, about it. So at school, we used to do cross country. You know cross country?
Yeah, that thing, the running.
You run, right? So we used to run about all the time.
You run across the country.
You do, yeah. You run across some green and you run with your feet.
Yeah.
But with this time, right, I was so bad at cross country. Like I just used to I just could not run. I was so bad, and I was always last. And then right at the end of when everyone else was running, I was like still running, and then everyone like came towards me and helped me like get to the end of the line.
You were that person.
I was like,
no.
I was like, I literally sat there and I was like, I was just like, this is so fucking embarrassing. I never felt so embarrassed about. I was just sitting there thinking, for fuck's sake, I was like, this is bad, man. I've got to sort this out. But I would not want to that would be something that goes on TV. That would be good entertainment, because all I used to do really was sit behind the fucking. There used to be like a shed that you could hide behind when doing like laps going round. All I used to do was sit behind the fucking shed and do nothing, and then they used to have a go at me for it. And then right at the end I was a bit like, I can do this, and then people started joining in with me, being like, we can help you, and I'm like, fucking hell, this is a bit embarrassing. So I wouldn't want to rewatch that.
You should try Couch to 5K. It's great.
Now I should. Yeah, I'm okay now, but like I just remember back in the day that was just really like everyone was like, yeah, and they were like, well done, Lee.
You were that kid at sports day that the teachers had decided upon could not do any sport and did the schools instead. Do you know the ones that sat at the table in the baking hot?
The thing is, right, I couldn't run long distance, but I was really good quick. Like I was really quick. Like I was like 100 metres. I was always in the 100 metres.
So speed,
just not distance.
Speed, not distance.
Ladies,
story of every man's life.
You want a good 10 seconds or a good 10 minutes? I can do 10. Either way, just a second. Anyway. Oh dear.
My God.
I know.
Do you know this is actually like something I've always thought about? Do you honestly think you would act different if you knew you were on camera? Because if you didn't know, you'd just do what you normally do. But if you knew you were on camera 24/7, not in a way where you think you'd show off more,
but you're so right.
Do you think you would like be less sad, or try to be less sad, or try to be less anything or more something, so that it like you didn't have to share the truthfulness?
I would love to, like, I think you're so right in the fact of, like, if you're on TV, because you were saying about showing off, I think that is a right thing. I think a lot of people do that because they know they're on TV. I could say to you right now, nah, I'm true to my word, I'd never do anything like that. But as soon as you get on TV, your head's like, oh, fucking hell, you've got to stay relevant, and everyone gets in that relevant mindset, and then you probably would go extra overboard about being extra sad about things, and putting more of a front on when it's on camera. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think most people would when they're put in the spotlight, you know, because if you don't know it, obviously, if you don't know you're on camera, then obviously you're just going to act like normal. But if you know you're on camera, I think a lot of people play up, because there's a lot of people saying, like, oh yeah, especially as well, if you're in a TV show that needs ratings, you're going to do that, aren't you? Because the more drama, the more bigger things are like that and everything else, the more, you know, the more ratings you get. Would you say that?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. For me, I don't think I would. I'd just act like me, but then you never know once you're in front of a camera.
I think I would...
Might go to your head.
Yeah, but I really think, like, you know, showing off, I feel like once you're used to having the camera there, you'll definitely try and give up on that. I think after, like, maybe 2 weeks of just having the camera follow you around 24/7... and knowing that it's there, being like, there are cameras everywhere, I think you'd give up on showing off. And I think you'd also give up on trying to be nicer to people, because that's always one where it's like, oh, if You know, it's like, Santa's watching you, so be nice. You forget about that quite quickly. I think it'll be the same thing if it was real life Truman Show. But I think you'd become more cautious of how you act when you're sad and how much you talk about it, because I think it would overwhelm the. I think you think it would overwhelm the audience, and also it's like that personal barrier's then cut.
Yeah,
like I know definitely that if I was feeling emotional, I knew there were cameras around, I'd be like, nope, it's not allowed, because that side of me isn't on TV. The other side of me, the fun, normal, chatty, dramatised version of me is everywhere. But the real life thing that I'm going through needs to not be here.
Yeah.
Which I then, thinking about it, back to the Truman Show, you can kind of understand why he goes crazy.
Yeah, completely. And I think as well, like, I think why the Truman Show is probably quite popular in that sort of sense as well, because you are getting a reaction of somebody that doesn't know they're on camera, and you're getting them fully as they are. Because obviously a lot of people do go on camera and do, like you say, they do show off and do this and do that. Like, let's say, like, for example, let's say Love Island.
Yeah.
They're on there for weeks and weeks and weeks, and people play up to play the game to win, and they go, oh yeah, I do like you, Derek, but then I actually like Jason, and then they play it all up even though they know what they're doing in a way, just for ratings and stuff. But then it just depends for them. Obviously, that's their own thing. Yeah, fair enough. But if you're getting somebody's pure reaction and they don't know they're on camera, that's where like the entertainment is, and where people look in and be like, oh wow, like that's actually someone's like emotion, and you feel more connection to that.
Yeah,
maybe
it's so relatable that.
Yeah, it's more relatable than sitting there watching Love Island, where they're just putting on a front.
It feels like the Truman Show was a warning. Do you not think? For if we over scrutinise one person, it's going to cause them chaos.
Yeah,
but
completely.
Us enjoyment. And there's a lot of bland people now, you feel like, on Instagram that just post like holiday pictures and the thing that isn't going to be insulting. And I wonder now, is that because having a personality and an opinion is dangerous?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like having an opinion now is the most dangerous thing in the world,
because there's always an opposite, which is obviously there's going to be, because opinions can vary, but someone's going to call you out on being wrong, no matter if you say that vanilla ice cream is the best thing ever.
I wouldn't want someone to watch my life, because I don't know, I've been brought up this way and somebody else has been brought up that way, and that's what they've been told, or that's what they like believe. And at the end of the day, if they want to think that the sky's red or something, and I'm like the sky's blue, then that's up to them or up to me or whoever to decide that. But a lot of people will turn around and just find arguments for a reason. And if you're going into something like the Truman Show, or you're going into something where people are watching you, you're gonna get so much shit for it. Whatever you do, you could do something that isn't even like
that bad,
not even offensive.
That show would be not only hard to get produced and published, but also it would be quite dangerous for that person. Like, no one
if they didn't know
it.
they were being recorded too, they could say absolutely anything. I think Truman Show would struggle if it ever came to now.
And that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, that's it. Like, we like to be. We have some fun. We have some deep chats.
Have a deep chat.
That's how we are here.
We had some deep chats. We've talked about me being naked and cancelling a show,
and me being embarrassed because everyone had to run towards me when I did cross country. Oh no! Honestly, I'm getting PTSD now. I don't want to think about it. Please, it's making me upset.
Right, should we end it there?
Yeah, we should. I think so.
See you next week.